Karen. How are you today?
Good, how are you?
I'm great. Thank you for asking. My name is Ashley, and I'm an OTA. Are you familiar with occupational therapy?
I know a little bit about it, but not too much.
Okay. Well, what we do as OTAs is it's a type of therapy where we work with our clients in order to create goals with them, to help them independently function in their daily activities as well as their leisure activities. So what I wanted to do with you today is kind of just ask you a couple questions to kind of get a general feel of your difficulties that you're having. Does that sound good to you?
Yeah, sure.
All right. So before you were diagnosed with COPD, what were some of the activities that you enjoyed doing?
I was really active with my grandkids, and not too active, but I was able to keep up with them more. They're younger,
Okay.
and so they're kind of always on the go, and I'm having trouble really just kind of being active at all with them.
Okay. Yeah.
So
It's understandable. All right. And what are some of the tasks that you find to be most difficult doing day to day?
definitely keeping my house clean.
Okay.
More specifically, keeping my kitchen clean, like sweeping especially. That I get really kind of exhausted very quickly.
Okay.
Wiping down the tables, countertops, just simple, kitchen cleaning tasks.
Okay. And now, so would you say that that is something that you really took pride in and would like to continue doing that?
Yeah, it's causing me a lot of anxiety to have a house that's
Okay.
messy and it's just starting to affect me overall that I can't clean it.
Oh, yeah.
That's
No.
what I'm known is for a clean house.
Okay. Yeah, no, I can definitely understand that that would be frustrating and stuff. So what we're gonna do today is we're gonna work on some energy conservation techniques that you can use to help you manage so you don't get overexerted during your activities. And it sounds to me like home management is really important to you. So what we're gonna do is just tidy up a little bit. I'm gonna show you some little techniques and different maybe adaptive equipment that you could use that makes
Sure.
it easier on you. So how's that sound?
Yeah, that sounds really good.
All right, so let's go ahead and get started.
Sure, okay.
All right, so the first thing kind of want to talk about is like your sprays. You want to use stuff that's unscented. That's really going to help because some of those chemicals in some of these sprays are really going to make it difficult for you to, breathe. Your symptoms are going to be more noticeable, shortness of breath, stuff like that.
Okay.
So what I'm going to just have you do is just simply wipe the table off,
Okay,
if
sure.
you don't mind.
Sure.
All right. How does that feel?
It's okay.
Okay.
I mean, I feel like a little bit shortness of breath, but I mean, it's not too bad.
Okay.
Right now, I notice it mainly if like even right now, I know that I've kind of moved to a different part of the table. As I start to spend a longer amount of time on it, I start to get just more shortness of breath. So I'm not really able to carry out the task for a long period of time.
Okay, of course, yeah. One thing about energy conservation that you want to keep in mind is taking breaks whatever you need to. Kind of breaking up your tasks. So, spending time cleaning the table, wiping the counters, and then kind of taking that break if you need to. Always kind of have a chair, nearby so you can always take that break. And I can show you some breathing techniques that really will help as well. If you
Yeah.
like.
Definitely.
So let's go ahead and give that a try then.
Okay, sure.
All right, so this is first lip breathing.
Okay.
And what you're going to do is have your feet flat on the ground.
Okay.
Kind of just sit up, make sure your chest is open to allow proper breathing technique. And so you're going to breathe through your nose twice. So, sorry, for 2 seconds, I meant. And then you're going to breathe out your mouth for 4 seconds. So just 1, 2. You want to have your lips kind of like you're blowing out a birthday cake. All right, how does that feel?
Yeah, it feels really
Feels
good.
better?
Yeah.
All right, so another thing I wanted to show you was, sweeping obviously is a pretty big task. it can be pretty strenuous and really, exhausting if it's overdone or exerted. And so one thing you could do is, go ahead and push this in for you, is you can get a broom and a dustpan like this, because bending over and constantly, sweeping up the dust and stuff can really have that overexertion feeling. So you don't have to do that with this. And so this is something that, I just brought along and, you can use.
Yeah, okay.
Let me know how that feels for you. So you got any big plans for this weekend?
Yeah. I have a daughter that lives in California.
Okay.
And she is bringing her 2 kids along with her, and we're gonna go kind of sightseeing. So they've never really been around this area.
Okay.
So since I moved. So
Okay. Plan on taking them anywhere fun, exciting?
well, since we're kind of big on, mountains and, just outdoor activities here, I'd really like to kind of not hike up a mountain, but really go walking with them so that we can kind of see the oversights and the overlooks and stuff. But
Okay.
I don't know with my COPD if that's really feasible.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely would be challenging. I would definitely suggest maybe, Blue Ridge Parkway is really pretty, and it's very accessible to drive through and, have different lookout points. And so I would definitely recommend that.
Okay.
So that would be something that's fun. And like I said, it's a really pretty area.
Right, yeah.
That way it doesn't put so much stress on you.
Right.
So how does that feel?
It feels, I really like the fact that I'm not having to bend down a lot, but I'm noticing that, that this repeated motion, especially getting in the corners over and over again, really affects my COPD and the shortness of breath.
Yeah.
So it's a little frustrating because I'm trying to get every part of the house.
Yeah.
And
No, I completely understand.
it's just kind of frustrating.
So again, one thing that you could do is just break it off in sections. So
Okay.
anytime, always listen to your body. Anytime you're feeling overly exerted, simply just, sit down, do the breathing techniques, and just kind of really just focus on your breathing. Anytime you're feeling dizzy, make sure you stop immediately, lay down. So let's go ahead and do that breathing technique.
Okay, sure.
That we learned.
So hold it in for 2 seconds,
Yes,
right?
so you're going to breathe in for 2 seconds, then breathe out for 4.
How many times do I do this?
Do it a couple times until you feel like you're ready to get back into your task.
So I can do it a few times, and then if I'm feeling ready, I'm
Yes.
okay to resume activity.
Yes.
Okay.
How you feeling now?
Really good. I've noticed it kind of calms everything down.
Yeah. Okay. Well, good. That's what it's supposed to do, because
Yeah.
we don't want you to get overexerted, because that's not good for you. And so I brought today with me just kind of some tips, a flyer. Again, you want to make sure you're avoiding the sprays that have toxic, fumes and such.
Right. Okay.
Make sure you clean one room at a time. Don't overexert yourself and do 2 rooms. Also, you can divide activities throughout the week. So like Monday, focus on the kitchen. Tuesday,
Right, it's a good idea.
the living room. Dishes obviously are important. I would suggest doing dishes in smaller amounts, or paper plates, different utensils like that, and just air drying. And so this gives you also other tips, like when you're shopping, cooking, so you just want to make sure you prioritize, the activities of the day, doing your heavier tasks with, when you have more energy, so maybe when you wake up and stuff, and then doing your lighter ones throughout the day, and just making sure that you kind of plan and pace yourself. So, and again, assistive devices, just something as simple as that can really go a long way for you.
Yeah, I really like this.
Okay, that's good. So definitely continue working on those techniques.
Sure.
And our next session, we can kind of go over a little bit more, and maybe focus on doing laundry and other home management things that you want to do. So, do you have any questions for me?
No, I don't think so. This has been really helpful, really, beneficial, and I really can't wait to implement this in my cleaning routine.
Okay. All right. Well, this is for you.
Sure,
To
thank
keep
you.
and take with you. And it was nice meeting you, and
Yeah.
I look forward to our next session.
Yes, I do too.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.